Hi guys, and welcome back for today's fourth section in our How to Create an Adobe Spark webpage. I'm going to show you how to create a webpage on your mobile device. Now I have an iPhone. If you have an Android, it's going to be a similar process. There may be one or two small shifts in the way things look, but overall it should be the same. So the first thing you want to do is go to your Spark page, and that's Page and Not Post app on your phone. And you'll see on my screen here, I'm going to click once on it, and it's going to go ahead and open up Adobe Spark. And you'll see there's a couple buttons at the bottom. You have inspiration, you have a blue plus, and then you have something called My Pages. Now, if you started your Spark page online on the web through your laptop, if you go to My Pages, you'll see that the page is already there. And so if I want to see what I've created on my desktop or on my laptop, I'm going to click on the page itself, and you'll see that I have created it here. And this is what it looks like on the phone. It's the exact same content that I just showed you how to do on your laptop. Now, if you aren't using a laptop or you're exclusively using your phone, you can do the exact same thing or just a slightly different process. So the first thing I'm going to do if you're using your phone here is to go to the little blue plus at the bottom, and it's going to create a new page. You're going to see this is the same setup as the previous window. There's just a couple small changes. So for the title, as you remember, for the title of your webpage, you are going to do your full name. Let me add a miss in front of it. You'll want to make sure you capitalize here. And under the subtitle, you're going to make sure, it may ask you, like, if you want to move things around. For the subtitle, I'm going to put Media Art Portfolio. And if you forget what needs to be on here, it's all in the Google Doc assignment that I gave you, 2020. And then after you do that, I want you to choose a theme that kind of best represents you. So slightly different from the website, the theme is actually located in the top bar. It looks like a little, almost like little magic wand. You'll see it next to the settings. And if I click once on that, my themes will pop up at the bottom, and I can choose any theme that kind of fits my personality. There's lots of different themes. You'll see, try to find one that looks like something that represents you. So I'm going to go here. I like a more classic theme. I'm going to click on Baldwin, and that's going to change my text to be a little stronger and a little bolder. So once I do that, the next thing I'm going to do is add a photo for my background. And you will see here that I'm going to go to the little plus sign at the bottom, and I'm going to choose a photo. Now, a great way to stay organized with your work in here is to create a new album that has just your Adobe photos in them. We'll go over that in one of my other videos. For now, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find my Adobe Spark album I've created. And I already have a couple photos that I've put in this album on my iPhone. So I'm going to go ahead and choose my background photo here. And the photo itself, if you're looking at it online, you'll see it in a landscape view. On your phone, it's going to be in a portrait view, just because that's what you'll see on your screen. And the next thing you're going to do is go to add the About Me section. And if you saw the other video, you'll remember that this I would like to be a split layout. So if you're looking at it on the web, you're going to have a picture either on the left or right, and next to it is going to be your About Me section. So if you go to split layout here, it's going to allow you to add your image. So this is going to be your selfie image. It can either be an image of yourself or something you like to do, something that represents you. Just please remember that any images you use on here should be those that you've taken yourself. So you're not going online and choosing a stock photo. You're actually choosing something that fits you, that you've taken. So if you go to add your image, I'm going to go back to my Adobe Spark portfolio, and I'm going to choose this photo of, I'm a painter, so I'm going to choose that photo of a painting I really like. And I am going to go to the little plus section, and I'm going to make my text. So I want to, on the top of my text, have an About Me header. And I'm going to do that by writing About Me. Now, if you see this here, the text is not actually header text for that. So I want to go ahead and click on my text there, and then go to the bottom menu bar, and you'll see there's different options. I can click on the paragraph on the top left. I'm going to click on that again. You'll see it's H2 is a header. That puts it in quotes. I'm going to click on that little P button there. It's on the bottom left again, and that's going to change the header to be an appropriate size. So if I go here to alignment, and alignment is, you'll see there's on the bottom left here, there's a little alignment button. And this is, if I click on it, I'm able to make it left aligned, center aligned, or right aligned. Again, that's right on top of the keyboard on the right-hand side there. Underneath that, I'm going to start my About Me text. And so let's go back to the text section. You'll see now if I scroll, I've got my portfolio on top, my image, the About Me section underneath it. And now I'm going to, underneath my header, I'm going to add my text. So I'm going to click on that text button, and we'll go to text again. And this is where we're going to add the text that is listed in your classroom assignment. I will just review that really quick. I got to go back to my computer. So this would be the About Me section. So there's 4 prompts I'm asking you to respond to. The first one is your full name and where you were born. So my name is, and this is a little easier to do on the computer, but some of you are better typing on your phone than I am. You can see I'm already making all sorts of awesome mistakes here. Christy Marie Herbs, and I was born in, and if you type fast like me, or actually I don't type that fast, but I make a lot of mistakes. If you misspell a word, you'll notice that there is like a little red underline, and that will allow you to go back and change it later. So I am a painter, graphic designer. We'll say, and teacher, and mom. And then it asks what hobbies you have. So I kind of listed out my hobbies, how I spend my free time. I love hanging out with my cool son, Kieran, in my free time. And you're going to go on to answer all these questions. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? In 10 years, I see myself, teaching part-time and launching my interior design business again. And then lastly, what is your favorite subject or thing to photograph? We'll say my favorite things to photograph are portraits, and I also love photographing outdoor spaces. Okay. So if I scroll back here, I can see that on my About Me section, I have all of this listed out here. If you want to put a little more about you, feel free. This is just your standard, like my name is Christy Marie Herbs. I might add my nickname that my students came up with last year. Let's see. We'll say AKA OG. Oops. Thanks, Arnold. OG Herbs. We'll say to my students. Okay. So now I've got this text I'm going to read through just to make sure I don't have any glaring errors. And that's where we're going to stop today. Just want to make sure that you are able to get your original image, scroll down, your About Me section complete. And then the next thing you're going to do is share it with me. So if you haven't done this before, or haven't made a Spark page, the way you share is in the top right-hand corner. It looks like a little square with an arrow pointing out. And this is really important because this is how you're going to get your work to me. You're going to click on that. and it's going to say share your Spark page. So here, under category, you want to choose education and click done. And then it's going to go back. It says author attribution. That would be like if somebody else is writing content or you're using somebody else's photos. You don't need to do anything with that. This is all your own. Credits are all your own. And then you have some options to share. So you can share by email, by Facebook. You can share by clipboard. There's a lot of different ways to do this. For this, I'm going to ask that you simply create a link. And it's going to say, please wait while we upload your Spark page. And what it's going to do is it's going to create a link. It says your Spark page is ready to share. See it here. This link has been copied to the clipboard, which means you already have it in your phone's clipboard. And then you're going to paste that link in Google Classroom when you go to submit the assignment. So you say done. You can, of course, tell Adobe what you think. I'm not going to do that right now. But now you have an easily accessible Spark page that we will go in and start adding some of our best photos from different assignments to in our next class. So once you've done that, please make sure, and this is my most recent version, as you guys see that I've just created, please make sure that you copy and share that link with me in Google Classroom, attach it to the assignment. All right, make sure if you have any questions, feel free to email me. Or of course, I'm going to be doing this in class, so you can ask me in class, and look forward to seeing your work. All right, guys, have a great day.